Alright, hey guys, I'm CCG back in the video. With this video, I'm going over the new TCG ban list, and I'm here with my brother. And we're gonna cover the ban list here. So we're gonna get started with the newly unlimited. So Destiny Hero Militias from 2 to 3.
That's great for hero decks. They need all the help they can get because they get hit by Ash Blossom. A lot of other hand traps as well. So this should help.
Bricky. And,
yeah, bricks.
And so Militias at 3, I think that's gonna help a bit. Just having the third copy. I think people were fine running 2, but I think the third one will be nice for people to consider, right? And then here we have Orcus Harp Horror from 1 to 3.
Limited at 1, but now at 3.
Yeah, I know a lot of, for Orcus players, they really like this card, and they were really happy to see it go to 1. And seeing it at 3 copies now will mean that, you know, hopefully the deck can be a lot more consistent and maybe see more play. I think that's cool for Orcus players. Oh, Speedroid Terratop from 2 to 3. So I play Speedroids, and Terratop's such a good card. I just recently updated the deck too. So I'm gonna buy the third copy here. It's just a great starter for the deck. So, and it wasn't too powerful. The only reason it got hit to begin with was because of the rank 3 decks. But seeing this at 3 is gonna be nice.
It's nice for win decks.
Yes. And then here we have Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. So Engage is pretty annoying. This is the one where you can search and then draw a card, and yeah, it's just a powerful Sky Striker card. So seeing it at 2 copies, I think it's gonna be or at 3 copies, I mean, it's gonna be fine. It is very strong, but Sky Striker hasn't done anything too recently. I guess we'll see how that's gonna impact the meta.
Now moving on to semi-limited.
So here we have Armageddon Knight from 1 to 2 copies. So this guy is a Foolish Burial for darks. And it's a great starter for certain decks. I don't think it's overpowered. Maybe in the past this would be really crazy, but this is going to be great for some rogue decks that need to pitch dark monsters. So I think that's cool. So Pearly Delicious Memory from 1 to 2 copies. So this is one of the important cards for Pearly here. This one is Sleepy Memory. So seeing this go to 2 copies, I think it's going to be good. Just means the deck can be a little more consistent and also be able to get out Pearly Plump out more. And then newly limited, we have the Arch Nemesis Protos. So this card, from what I remember, this is one of those cards that it's like an annoying lock or something for players. And I know
this is Master Duel. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong card. So I guess we're going to see how people are going to run that as a one-of. And I think people, to begin with, they just ran it as a one-of anyways. So I guess, yeah, we'll see how that's gonna do anything. And then here we have Tidal Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls. This is from 0 to 1 copies. So is that the third one? That's because I know they've been releasing these.
I believe so. The one was the Wind Tornado one.
Okay, but yeah, I think we're gonna see if people are gonna run this. If Dragon Ruler is gonna be able to do anything. I don't think Dragon Ruler. Maybe once they start dropping more of the copies and you can have more a consistent build, we're gonna see it more. But for now, I think having the 1 copy is cool. So Thunder Dragon Colossus, that's a big
one. That's huge actually.
So Thunder Dragons is one of my favorite decks, and seeing this at 1 copy is gonna be really great. It's an annoying card just because when it's on the field, your opponent cannot search for things. It's a Droll and Lock basically, but just for your opponent here, like as long as it's on the field, and it's very difficult to get off the board. This is going to be a big one for Colossus. I think a lot of people are going to pick it up. Hopefully we see some reprints and stuff just so this becomes more accessible, because these haven't been printed in a minute. But a really cool pickup here, having it at 1 copy. Kieran,
finally, man.
So
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah,
Magic Spectre decks.
So yeah, Magic Spectre Kieran. We saw that one of the Exceed monsters had the effect to bring out this guy. So it makes sense that this was going to eventually be released. And Pendulum players are just going to like it in general. We're going to see what Pendulum decks use this card here. Chicken Game from 0 to 1 copies.
Oh, I don't know.
So this card was annoying. I remember this card just being very annoying. Well, mainly people would use it for draw. It wouldn't be anything too crazy. But just having the multiple copies here and being able to draw multiple times was really annoying. And also it locks your opponent from being able to do things against it. So it's an annoying card, but having a 1 copy, I think it's going to make for an interesting card here. So Anti-Spell Fragrance from 3 to 1 copies. So Anti-Spell Fragrance, super annoying card. Just
requiring you to set spells.
Yeah, set your spell cards, and you can't activate them until your next turn. just cards like this are not fun to play against, so I'm fine seeing this at the 1 copy here. Definitely gonna hurt these decks that are just floodgates. So Link Haribo is gonna be banned here.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
That's shocking.
So Link
Whoa.
Haribo is used in a bunch of decks. It's just a great like pitch. You can, if in order to get rid of whatever level 1 monster you want to get rid of, you can get this card out. So having this at banned is gonna be very impactful, and we're just gonna see a lot of decks have to pivot from this. Baron the Floor banned. What?
Whoa! Wow.
I would not have.
I believe you just bought a copy.
Yeah, I
recently.
just bought Baron the Floor recently. So Baron the Floor,
I mean,
really
it's
good.
A good generic card.
Yeah, generic level
For
10
synchros.
synchro.
Wow.
It's an amazing card. So seeing it banned, that really sucks. It is really strong, but I don't think it needed to be banned here. But
there was ways to counter it.
Yeah, it was only 1 too while it's face up on the field. Only 1 negate while it's face up on the field. So, but it's a very strong card, and
I can see why, but I would say it's not needed.
Either way, it's just nobody. I don't think anybody saw this one come in the floor.
Neither did I.
Yeah, as soon as they went down in price too. But Borlo Savage Dragon, interesting.
Shoot. Oh man.
Okay, so this, damn. So Borlo Savage Dragon, it's any deck that's able to get out synchros and links. Run this card. It's a very strong synchro monster. Same thing as Baron the Floor.
This is actually rather unfortunate because I was running a Blackwing deck that ran these 2 synchros, and now they're like hit. So now a lot of players that run synchros have to think of other cards to add into your extra deck.
The best like Omni negates for synchros, and they're just gone now. And then Summon Limit from 3 to 0 copies. So Summon Limit, again, this is one of those annoying cards. Neither player can summon more than 2 times per turn. It's just horrible card to play against. Same thing as the Anti-Spell Fragrance. I think that's good to see it banned. And then that's it. So that is the ban list. This is a very impactful ban list. Definitely one of the most impactful in a minute. Just because it is, yeah, we got Colossus at 1. I think a lot of people are going to be running that. Kieran at 1 copy as well is going to be big. Baron the Floor being banned. Link Haribo being banned. And Borlo Savage Dragon being banned. Those are going to be crazy. A lot of people are going to have to update their decks here. And then, of course, Orcus players got a little benefit here. The Sky Striker players, Speedroid players.
The Speedroid that runs the Baron.
Oh, yeah, the Baron the Floor. They're like, you lose Baron the Floor, but you get the 3rd copy of
we'll give it
Terraton.
to Speedroid.
Yeah.
But not the Baron.
That really sucks. So that's one of the strong synchros for Speedroids here.
As it is board.
Yeah, it's a win synchro. But yeah, I mean this ban list is actually gonna be impactful. It's been a minute since I think we got in this one like this crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the ban list. Do you guys like it? What are you guys gonna test from it?
Tell us in the comments below.
Yeah, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and consider becoming a member if you want to influence the content I create. And thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Bye, guys.